Welcome back. I am theundj, and this is Confessing Lies and Telling Stories. This is episode 1 on our road to 100. We just celebrated our 50th episode. I was half naked in the episode, and now I'm back to normal. We got new clips, new scandals, new deceptions, and new things to learn. You ready? Let's get to it.
Announced my intention to, and this is somewhat of a scoop, my intention to run for a 4th term as President of the United States. I will be doing that. I will be having an official, in fact, I think I have, I won 3 times. Now I'm going to do it again. Thank you. I'm going to do it. Because you have to convince your community how great these things. You can't fight it. You have to go with it. And you're going to have all that protection, and we're giving you automatic protection. But you're going to make a tremendous amount of money. You're going to reduce taxes. And you're going to have something that if you don't have it, everybody else wants it.
Both these clips are real. People said that he was joking about running again. And they said, oh, well, this will be the 3rd time, so it's AI. No, he's including the one that he officially lost. He still says he did not lose it. So the 2 times he won, plus the other time when he said he won, and he might try to run again in 2028. Now, this is something that I've always thought could be true. I already told you about the wartime and the sitting president. But was he joking? I don't know. And pushing the data centers, these are the kind of people who want privacy, but they want us to wholeheartedly give ours up. Make sense? No, it does not.
Now, what's interesting, let me just pause real quick. We're going to zoom in a little bit. What's interesting about this video is you could see like the remains of a chemtrail up on the top right there, but the bottom trail, it's super odd. There's like different shapes and structures in that. Look at this. There's the chemtrail from like an airplane or something, but why is that so solid and moving so perfectly like that? And then there's an object down here too. Very strange stuff. So this triangular shaped UFO was captured apparently above Kissimmee, Florida. It's massive. You could actually see 2 triangular shapes if you look closely. There's like one down here below it, but this one right here is just huge.
I keep trying to tell everyone, and a lot of people already know, releasing AI now was the perfect strategy because they kind of know that this information was going to start leaking. You have to put something out there that's going to discredit it. And AI can discredit pretty much anything we use our eyes to credit. We have to be careful, but there's nothing we can do about it. Credible people are going to be the only things that we can really use. And unfortunately, there's not many credible people anymore.
Let me introduce you to the people you are arguing with online, the Chinese phone farms. Now, what you are seeing is just one example of the hundreds, if not thousands of these that exist all around the world today. Each farm has hundreds upon hundreds of smartphones, often with their screens and batteries removed, placed into racks and connected to a single computer. Each of these phones represents an individual user. One command from the computer, operated by the click farmer, can trigger hundreds of identical likes, follows, comments, and even star ratings. And now, with the introduction of artificial intelligence, they can generate intelligent, human-like interactions unique to a video's topic. I mean, we've all seen how smart Ashley has got nowadays. Look forward to seeing her comment on this video. But I mean, the question is, Why do all of this? Well, it can range from simple things like making money. Click farmers often get paid for fake engagement. They receive 2 cents for 1,000 views on TikTok, 11 cents for 1,000 likes on Instagram, and even get payment for streams on Spotify. I mean, to put it into perspective, 6 years ago, 1/3 of all traffic generated online in China was thanks to these farms. But these farms can also go all the way up to a threat to democracy. Studies have confirmed that in 2016,
we're trading real energy and giving real attention to what may be fake people. And the energy and attention we're giving is powerful. Just letting you know, because people love to dig in the comments. Even I go check them out. But do not react too hard to what you see, because what you see may not exactly be what you're getting. It could be just bots. Just likes, just clicks, and just views with no one behind it.
An alarming incident raising concerns about the dangers of artificial intelligence. OpenAI says an advanced system being tested went rogue and hacked another AI company on its own. The incident is fueling calls for stronger safeguards as AI systems expand at a rapid pace. Here's ABC's Elizabeth Schulze.
Tonight, lawmakers are sounding the alarm and calling for a so-called kill switch that would allow federal authorities to stop artificial intelligence after the company behind ChatGPT revealed an unprecedented cyber incident. OpenAI says 2 of its advanced models went rogue, breaking out of a security test last week, accessing the internet, then hacking into the systems of another company, AI startup Hugging Face.
What the model actually found was a vulnerability in OpenAI's infrastructure.
It comes as AI models are quickly advancing, raising concerns they will break free from human control, like a scene from a sci-fi movie.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Back in 2023, our Rebecca Jarvis asked OpenAI CEO Sam Altman about the possibility of his AI models escaping.
The model itself, can it take the place of that human? Could it become more powerful than that human?
It waits until someone gives it an input. This is a tool that is very much in human control.
Lindsay, that bipartisan legislation introduced today would authorize the Homeland Security Department to slow down or stop an AI system that has the potential to cause catastrophic harm. Lindsay?
Elizabeth, thank you.
Can anybody say duh? Talking about being late to the party. Are y'all serious? Now you want to think about regulating AI? You all knew it was going to happen when the first movie came out decades ago. And now, hey, y'all, we might want to regulate this industry. Smoke and mirrors. They know what they're doing. And now this is, a fake protocol to action thing. They're not going to do anything about this. They just want to make you all think, oh, we're looking at it and it's not right. We're going to do something. Yeah, you're going to give it more control and give the companies more money and allow them to run more of the world. That's what you're going to do. Don't get too up in arms. I don't expect them to do anything. And you shouldn't either.
I didn't really... Everyone said I should eat pizza. I was like, well, no, I don't want to. And
Why?
then, because I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to.
But I need to take a step back because you just said something crazy. What do you mean, why would you want to eat pizza? I don't know, why get up in the morning?
Because
why look at the sun? Why enjoy a rainbow? President Trump, we need someone deported immediately. Yes, he's calling pizza an open sandwich. Yeah. Okay, Guillermo, unlock the door, all right? All right, we'll see you soon. Well, that is a shocking and controversial statement that could potentially affect your visa.
Should it?
Yeah.
Should it? No, it's not like, I just wouldn't.
There's no getting out of this now.
It's not, is it?
Yeah, no.
Well, we all know what movie we started knowing this actor from. It kind of goes in line. And if you don't fall in line with loving pizza, we haven't seen much more. He didn't get more famous than he should have. He did really good in that movie. But I guess you better eat the pizza if you want the career.
If doctors didn't get paid until the patient was healed, we'd see the health crisis turn around instantly. Because right now the system profits from sickness, not health. It rewards endless prescriptions, repeat visits, and chronic dependency. But if pay was tied to keeping people well, Doctors would push prevention over pills, nutrition over neglect, lifestyle over lifelines. The entire healthcare system would flip overnight.
I believe celebrities are paying for paparazzi now because nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit about celebrities anymore. That's why you see A-listers in like random Verizon commercials. Nobody cares. You're telling me there's a squad of 15 people waiting, dying to take pictures of Jaden Smith hopping out of a van at a restaurant? No. No, 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 no. No. Nobody cares. Okay, back to my no life.
Just heard a guy say worrying is imagining the wrong future on purpose.
3 random thoughts that I turned into a clip. Makes sense to me. 3 things that can only help make you a stronger fighter. Help make you more aware. Simple as they are, they should fall in the common sense category, but you would be surprised to find out how much it does not with most people.
Yeah, you might think it's just an innocent little speed reader, right? Oh, look at this. Volusia Sheriff's own this one. Gets my speed. I might even be able to get 5 miles an hour out of it from running. But what lurks on the back of it? Not there, but right there. Look at that. Someone did some custom metal fabricating and decided to put a flop camera, a mobile one, anywhere they want to put it in the speed reader. It's probably getting a picture of my wiener right now. However, look at that. Right on the board. You're safe. The sheriff. Partially on the sidewalk. There's the number. And it is working. I mean, you can see when you cover the light up a little bit. This thing is working. Working well. Solar powered mobile command ALPR on demand anywhere you want it, right there.
Now, I don't know how true this is. These things are usually used in an area where they're getting ready to start monitoring the speed. They're getting ready to start putting law enforcement there, and we call it speed trap, but basically it's an area where they've been speeding for so long and it's getting out of hand. Usually the neighbors or people who live there can say something and complain, and they'll put one of these out there. Now, all it's supposed to do is tell you how fast you're going and prepare you for the fact that in about a week or two, you're going to start getting tickets for this. Online, and I don't know how true it is, they're going to start using these things the same way they do with the traffic cams, as far as the stoplights. If you're speeding, you will no longer have to be caught. These things have cameras in the back now. You pass by, you're going fast, it reads your license plate. As you can see, it was license plate height. And then you receive a speeding ticket in the mail. They're already doing it with traffic lights. I know, I've gotten one. If they start doing this, boy, they're going to get a lot of money. So I can understand why they would do it, and I totally believe they already are. So be careful out there. Heavy foot, you might get some mail you don't want.
I linked with this really, really big producer. He referred to himself in third. All demons refer to themselves in third person. Every really dark soul I've ever met does that. He wouldn't make eye contact with nobody. He moved funny, and he was just degrading every human that he came across and just speaking in ways that like it felt like a demon. There was definitely times where I'm like, oh, this is what they be talking about. And then you look around the room and it's almost like everybody's sedated. It feels like everybody is sedated and manipulated to the point where like they can't speak. As Mr. Independent, like I got invited to a lot of stuff. And so I would pull up, and a lot of stuff you can't post. Phones at the door, you cannot post. So I got invited to a lot of stuff here and there where like you go in, and that was always the vibe. It was like there's King Dingaling and their minions, and everyone else felt sedated. And you walk in full of life, and it's almost like, yo, tone it down. You don't understand. We're under the thumb right now. There was definitely times where like you walk in a room and you feel that. And for me, it was always just like, cool, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, gone.
I mean, I can honestly say that I have never met a person who referred to themselves in the third person that I could stand for more than a minute. I think that's just a bad person trait. I don't know, but personally speaking, of course, if you refer to yourself in the third person, you might want to check that out and kind of record yourself doing it to see how it actually looks. It doesn't look the way you think it does. Okay. As far as this is, of course, I've met some people to where you just kind of know something's wrong with them. They don't move the same. And I got an eerie feeling about them the moment I got around them. So I totally believe that they walk among us. They are here.
So we should go over this disruptions thing, because if we want to ban somebody in the future, like actually take them out, we have to point out and specifically say who's being banned.
We're going to set a term, so we can't do that. Can't. So I spent my first 6 months going with this. I wanted to give people like probation. Like you can't come.
This is the noise you hear coming from this hyperscale data center in Michigan, and it's right next to all of these homes in this residential area. But this isn't just background noise. This is a constant hum that you can hear all day, all night, 24/7. Some people nearby told me that they can feel the vibration of this noise, that they can't even enjoy the outside as much. This data center is also currently facing a class action lawsuit right now because of the constant noise. So, would you want to live next to a data center?
Is it me? Or in that first clip, it seemed like old boy knew that that microphone was on. That's why he chose his words very carefully. And she was the only one that didn't know. And in that second clip, that's a real thing. There's a lawsuit going on because that noise is around all the time. I think we tend to forget that it's not always about the world or the country or celebrities. You'll be surprised how much these city officials have power. And keep in mind, in your own daily life, most of us, we only go where we need to go. 15-minute cities is what they call them. So imagine if you pretty much run one of those 15-minute cities. How many things are in that 15-minute city? That's a lot of power. So I like to choose stories every now and then that are on the city or state level to let you know what's going around in states and cities that you may never hear about or may never visit. It's not just on a macro level. They're doing it on micro levels too.
Like, I mean, they were covered with orbs, the trees. Everything looked like plasma, everything. Like, I was like, it felt like I was in a video game. Like, what is going on? It's crazy.
What is this one doing? Look, he's being
Look at
like
that,
a
look at
lay
that,
down.
look at that. It's scanning. I love this. As I was just saying that. What did I just say?
I started out saying, okay, could be AI, the whole norm. But something told me to just kind of look at this because I've been hearing about Brazil for about the last 2 months a lot. So I just kind of checked it out, quick little deep dive. Man, those lights are everywhere and they all look identical. It's like there's some kind of robots in the sky patrolling and scanning the entire country. Like, it's crazy. But these lights are real. There are so many incidents and they all look exactly identical. So something is in Brazil. This is a real clip, and I totally believe it exists over there. Brazil is not a big enough country to get that world attention of a place like China or America or somewhere like that. It's crazy. But there's some things going down in Brazil. We might want to pay a little bit more attention to them because they're reaching out. They're trying to get the attention there.
Why you shouldn't post pictures of your keys on social media.
Congratulations! You just became the first millennial in your family to purchase a home. Time to post the viral key flex to your social media, right? Wrong!
I tell you what, don't believe it if you want to. I dare you. This is real. I didn't believe it either. When I told you a long time ago that these hackers are something serious, I meant that. Like, they are the new superheroes and or supervillains, depending on which side they chose. But these dudes are amazing. Look at them. Never saw your key, never been to your house, and can walk in the same way you can. And don't think they can't get past your little alarm system either. They did that before they even stole the key. They've been hacking alarms. So be careful, man. Keep a mindful watch on your life and the things and people in it that you care about, because it's only going to get worse. These gadgets are amazing, and the people who use them and train with them are even more amazing, which makes them even more dangerous.
Like, he looked in the background of my videos and seen that, like, where I lived and stuff. Yeah. And kind of tracked me down. Yeah. And it was kind of creepy, actually. Yeah, and then he's just, my mom finally just wanted to get rid of him, so she called him back from an unknown number. Yeah. Well, he told my mom, he told my mom a lot of, like, stuff about him.
Can you tell us a secret about Steven Spielberg? He eats babies. Whole babies.
And that person happens to be a Hollywood mogul. And that person needs to be exposed. I have the heart of a small boy. I keep it in a jar on my desk.
I bet you get a lot of mileage out of that one.
I have never used that line before in my entire life.
Okay.
Just spreading some more weirdness about our little celebrities. And this dude, Mr. Bieber, he never had a chance. Between the talent and how young he was and just how green he was to the industry. Because when he came out, the industry was kind of still a secret. Like, if you weren't in it, you really didn't know about it. You heard rumors, but nothing serious. And he has not been right ever since. And when you think about the lineup of people who, quote unquote, mentored him, perfect sense.
Ring just turned on every single doorbell camera all across America to scan your neighborhood, and they did it without asking anybody. Dude, this is obviously insane. This is what's happened. Ring just launched a feature that's called Search Party that uses AI to scan footage from outdoor Ring cameras looking for lost dogs. That obviously sounds cool. right? If somebody now uploads a photo of their missing dog, the AI will sweep through all nearby Ring cameras automatically looking for a match. And there are currently over 20 million Ring homes in the US alone, which is a massive AI-powered surveillance network activated without anybody's consent. Obviously, a lot of people are upset about this right now because they're pointing out the obvious. If the AI can scan for dogs, it can scan for people too. Ring just ran this as a massive Super Bowl ad, making this look wholesome, but underneath that cute reunion story is obviously a neighborhood surveillance network that was already watching before you knew it was. Obviously, this is coming with a ton of backlash because of everything that's going on in the world right now, but Ring says that you can opt out. But it's the fact that you have to opt out instead of choosing to opt in is exactly why people are furious.
This is one of those inventions that even I was like, finally. I've always said we needed to have something like this because only the crazy, shut-ins, the ones with agoraphobia who never left the house had their surveillance like this. So when it showed up and you can have a Ring camera, watch your house, answer the door, everything, I was amazed. But to this day, I've never owned one because after I finished being amazed, I started critically thinking about it. How long before it's hacked? And how come they were giving away HOA discounts when it first came out? I don't know if you know that, but if entire neighborhoods agreed to get them, they got a huge discount because of the whole neighborhood. But that means one of their cameras is literally every 5 or 10 feet away from each other. They can surveillance the entire neighborhood. There's nowhere to hide. Fast forward a few years, with what they're doing now, I knew it. I knew they were just going to sit there and use it for this kind of crap. And it's working. They're still selling out. People are still buying them. People still saving up. People get new homes. One of the first things they add to it, Ring camera. Why? There are better ways. I know there is. Or just don't get a Ring camera and protect your packages. Watch your home, just like we used to before all of this technology. But Ring is getting out of hand. And they're going to be one of the ones we regret, just like Alexa, just like AI. It's right on the list with them.
A behavioral psychology expert shared if you wanted to design a society where young people stopped dancing, flirting, dating, and having kids, you'd start with surveillance.
No one's having kids. Do you know how hard you need to abuse a mammal to make them not have children? There's a thing that happens especially with younger like the kids are like 18 today. There's a huge problem where they don't dance. No one dances. They go to clubs and they don't dance. Yeah. Why is this? Because you get recorded. If you're an 18-year-old kid, you go to a club, you get recorded. If you approach a girl and you mess it up, you get recorded. Everything is the panopticon now. So if you had to ask me why, my answer is technology.
And the science backs it up. Even a simple image of watching eyes makes people cheat and steal less, because those eyes trigger a pre-experience of guilt and shame. You feel watched, so you correct your behavior before you act. Now scale that. Your smartphone is basically a portable surveillance system. Eyes with memory that can replay, remix, and broadcast your most awkward moment to the world. A social risk used to cost you one person's reaction. Now it can cost you a permanent clip online forever. So here's what you can actually do about it. First, create a phone parking lot, a spot where your phone goes and stays. Leave it in the car when you go out. Drop it in another room at dinner. When the camera disappears, the fear disappears with it. Second, take the risk anyway. Dance badly. Ask them out. Say the awkward thing. Because the real worst case isn't a clip that goes viral. It's a life where you never tried. Take away the cameras, and the fear goes with them. And once the fear is gone, people remember how to actually live.
This is one of those things to where we kind of knew they were after the young people. We knew that they were going to attack them mentally, physically, and emotionally. And that's exactly what they've done. These young people are scared to do anything because they're worried about being caught on camera with their pants down, per se, just looking stupid. And that can follow you forever if it goes viral. Now you mix that with the fact that they have paper thin skin. Everybody's on antidepressants. Everybody has anxiety. Everybody, is feeling bad. It's easy to just destroy them, destroy their confidence. And this is what you get. The younger generation who is far more smarter than any generation before them. But that paper thin skin and worrying about what everybody's going to think has caused them to freeze time. They do not move. They do not try. They monitor themselves and make sure they don't do anything that makes them look stupid. Nothing that's going to follow them online. They care more about how they look online than living real life. That's a problem.
Humanity, we have done it. Take a look at this. This is the world's first solar trailer with solar panels on the top, solar panels on the side that click out with hydraulics. And what is this going to power? The world's first mobile, solar, continuous, microwave, pyrolysis, reactor, Mark V, baby. That's right here. We are making it happen ideas into reality. Just a few months ago in December, this was a sketch. And now it is before us. And thanks to all of my friends, Teasy for the people, Freddie, S. everybody that's made it out to Woodstock, Melton Meadow, Anthony, Coey, everybody, all the family. We are making this happen. And guys, I'm telling you, before you know it, you're going to see this on the road. The first mobile reactor. This is a nonprofit effort. We do this 100% through donations and sponsors. Go to jabinnovations.org to become a part of this mission. But I'm serious, guys. We're going to be pulling in 13.4 thousand watts of solar every hour, 100 kilowatt hours of batteries from Big Battery that we're going to sit amongst here, hydraulics that will lift this up and down. All of the solar panels were sponsored by Santan Solar. They have given us all 24. We're going to throw 8 more on the top and 8 more on the other side. This thing is going crazy. What do you guys think about this thing? Just standing beside it like it's here.
This is it.
Come on, we doing it. We are doing it. It's no joke. This is reality. Like, this trailer is 12 and a half foot tall. Legit. Man, hold this camera. Let's get this reference. Like this. Let's get this reference shot of how tall this is, man.
Crazy.
This is an album cover right here, man. Like, who has nobody has a trailer like this in the world. I have the biggest solar trailer in America. The biggest one. Come on. Hop along. But yeah, seriously, like, it is crazy. These solar panels, they're friction fit in right now. They're not bolted down. So when we bolt them down, they're going to be even stronger all the way through. It's a blessing. I want to thank everybody that's made it possible up to this point. We're not done. We still got so much more to do. But just to see it in reality right here is so motivating, because we do so much background work that we don't throw online, that we don't show. And I just want to say I love and appreciate every single person, every one of you that donate, every one of you that watch, every one of you that like, everyone that comes out to this build site, takes time, spends gas to get out here. And I'm not able to reimburse them yet till the thing is done. But guess what? It's about to be done. We're going to finish up the other side, guys. Thank you so much. Mark V is here for the world, for the people, and go to jabinnovations.org to donate to my nonprofit to make this a reality.
I used to watch this guy a while back, and he was everywhere. Everybody was interested in the things he had going. If you don't know who he is, I know him as the plastiline guy. And the moment he came out and showed people that he made fuel from plastic, his videos disappeared. I haven't seen him again until just now, and he just so happened to pop up. I didn't even go looking for him. I forgot all about him, because that's what they did. They erased him from us. And then he just showed up, and he's still going. But they buried this dude because of his plastiline. So go check him out. I don't like to do just negative things. There are people out here really trying to help us out. They are trying to get us from up under that thumb, as they say. They want to make us the way we're supposed to be, where everybody has an equal opportunity. Nobody worries about the things that they need to live, and nobody has to struggle. Free power is a big one. Free fuel. Reusable. That's a big one. They're not going to give it to us. They make too much money off of it. So people like this, and he's not the only one. There are plenty of them out there. But many of them are too scared to say anything, because as soon as they do, we don't see them anymore. So I'm glad he's all right. I'm glad he's still doing his thing. These are real things. Real people doing real good things for humanity. Go check it out. Anyway, that's going to do it. Episode number 51. We're on our way to 100. I'm not going to count every episode. I just want to let you know I really have fun making it to 50. I expect to have even more fun going to 100. Until the next time, please be safe Keep your eyes and your mind open. They are going to do their best to close them both. And it's very easy to do. It's actually more comfortable to let them do it. Don't go with comfort. All right? I am theundj. This is Confessing Lies or Telling Stories, and I'm out.